Hi, this is Keith Weaver with the Top Executive Strategy Podcast, where CEOs, COOs, and business owners share strategies for better success. This is 6 questions in 9 minutes because the best strategies are concise business advice. And we're going to be concise and get right to our guest today. And with question number one, in a few sentences, tell us who you are and what you do.
Perfect. Well, first of all, thanks, Keith, for allowing me to come onto this. This is awesome. So my name is Keaton Scadden. I am the owner of Scadden Insurance Agency, where Keaton can't be beaten. That's patented in all 50 states. So that's what most people know me by. I get pointed at in the grocery store all the time. Oh, you're Keaton who can't be beaten, right? And I'm like, yep, that's me. And I also own a real estate and mortgage lead generation company called TNT Social Media, where we provide explosive results. So that's a little bit about me. Yeah, I'm just really excited to be on here.
Well, great to have you on and love the tagline. It's been catchy and I'm sure it'll be catchy for the next many years. So
it's on the wall right behind me. If you can see it in this video, it's literally patented in 50 states. Most people don't believe me, but that on the wall behind me, that's my patent.
that's
So
good.
I feel like a weird Silicon Valley executive because I have that and I have a painting over here of a shark,
There you go. That's funny. Well, great. Well, it's great, like I said, having you on. So, question number two, what's the best thing about being a business leader?
It's very simple. That's a very simple answer, and the answer to that is freedom. The freedom to come and go as you please, to do what you're passionate about, and to make a difference with those that you interact with would be what I would say, specifically for me. And I feel like that would resonate with a lot of people, as well as the freedom aspect of owning your own business.
And I think that's something that a lot of entrepreneurs aspire to is freedom. They don't always find it when they're building a business or
Right.
getting into business, but if you can be an entrepreneur and you can find that freedom, that's, like you said, kind of the ultimate goal. So that's also, I think, a sign of success, right?
Right, exactly. I'd say so, yeah.
So question number three, I hear from other business leaders that their people strategy in running their business is often far more challenging than the actual business strategy in running their business. Your thoughts?
So I guess it depends on how you take that question. It's not something, definitely the way I take that question and how it resonates with me would be how I'm just a one-man shop, and it's hard for me to, give up that control. But I know that in order to be able to scale my businesses, at some point I'm going to have to trust somebody to help take some of what I do off my plate. And the thing that's the hardest is finding people, because you as a business owner, you're unique, right? People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it, right? Is what Simon Sinek says. So I would say it's hard to find someone that thinks exactly like you, or it's hard to make clones of yourself. We try so hard to clone ourselves into other people when we hire people, but it's definitely a struggle that a lot of business owners face, is giving up that control. And specifically, more so, another perspective of this would be on the side of the people strategy, like how that can even relate to potentially your clients, your ideal clients that you're trying to go after, and how is the best way to get in front of those clients, right? It's something that a lot of business owners struggle with, I'd say. So that would be my two responses to that question, the way I look at that question.
Well, and the questions are worded the way that they are specifically because it leads to a lot of different variety in answers, the way people interpret it, as you said. But, in both cases, I like what you were saying about control, because as we were talking about being an entrepreneur, entrepreneurs, they are very gung ho. Obviously, they want to be successful. And part of that is they're pretty controlling over things. And
Yep.
it's hard to let go and allow other people to take over and foster
And
them.
help you. Yep. And help you take
Right.
stuff off your plate, because that's the only way you're going to be able to really grow. You can only do so much. So at some point you got to trust someone and help mentor them to at least be able to take some of the stuff off your plate. They can't be exactly you, of course, but in order for you to be able to grow and grow your business, at some point you're going to have to trust someone to help you. So.
Right. Well said. All right. So question number four, what strategy would you like to share with other business leaders?
Probably the thing that I see that a lot of business owners struggle with, and I'm going to be one to say that I'm guilty of this because I just recently did it, would be creating your ideal client persona. So who is your ideal client? Like, who's done business with you? Who do you like to do business with? And then finding out where they actually congregate at, and or finding people like centers of influence that can help give you a warm introduction to those ideal clients of yours. Specifically with me, I work with the insurance and my mortgage and real estate company. They kind of very cohesive. So I give a lot of value back to my mortgage loan officer professionals, and in exchange, they are able to attract more realtor referral partners to their business, which then it's a top-down strategy, right? So not only does the realtor win, the mortgage professional wins, and I win, because it's a straight line down back to me. So I get paid and I get referred. What better model is there compared to that? So I can't reiterate that enough. Find out who your ideal client is, find out where they're congregating at, and then find out who can help you get in front of those people. Find those centers of influence to help you get in front of those people.
I really like that. In fact, it reminds me, 30 years ago, a mentor of mine, his favorite saying was, you got to decide whether you're looking for a deer or an elk. And then you don't sit in your backyard waiting for them to come to you. You got to go find where they're at.
Right.
And, same way with business. And of course, now it's social media and all the other things that we have. But you got to find, where that ideal client, what you're looking for, where they're at and where they hang out. So.
Yep, exactly. 100%.
So question number 5, what other successful business owners, CEOs like yourself, would you like to maybe do a shout out to, or you think would be good on the podcast?
So I'll shout out one, and then I'll give another recommendation to another. I just have so many good friends that we're even in the same space in a lot of regards, but I'm more niche focused, but we love helping each other out. So I just want to give a shout out to Adam McConey at Rebel Ape Marketing. If you need a website done, or you need SEO done, that dude, like, I don't know anyone like me and him getting conversations, and it's just nice to have someone like me. But I'm not a website guy, I'm not an SEO guy. So if you ever need some help, that dude is he's just a stud. I can't recommend him enough. He loves every single one of his clients. He even sent me a gift basket that I got yesterday. So I just, what marketing companies do that anymore? So just a huge shout out to him. Someone that I recommend for this podcast for you to bring on, his name is Justin Peterson. I call him the swag master. He's the owner of Rad Swag here in Utah. That dude, like, if you have a logo, he could probably put it on, a piece of bologna. He's really good at that. He made a post the other day, and I was like, man, I kind of want to use that for my marketing company. Can you put my logo on a piece of bologna so I can say, is your marketing bologna? So he's just a stud. So I definitely recommend Justin Peterson with Rad Swag. He would be an amazing guest that I would recommend to come onto this for sure.
Some great marketing people, and marketing is obviously a big area that a lot of business leaders need in their business,
especially nowadays, digital marketing is huge. So,
well, and it's always adapting. You've got to adapt with the times and everything. And so
right.
It's a evolving area, obviously, but well, cool. So kind of a 6th final fun question. Tell me about one of your favorite past bosses.
Oh man, probably my favorite past boss would be when I used to do IT consulting for a Utah-based company here. I was responsible for multiple states, but my boss, Mike Linton, over at Valcom, that dude, like, had so much energy, and he still has a ton of energy. I talk to him every now and then, but he's definitely one of my favorite bosses. Very intense guy, but at the end of the day, the guy has your best interest at heart. So he's definitely my favorite boss of all time for sure. So
did the energy wear off on you? Did you get some of that energy?
Probably now. I mean, I've lost 45 pounds in the last 60 days. So that's definitely helped with my energy levels, because I'm doing 75 hard, which is nice because I'll have that done before I go on vacation to Colorado here on Monday. So I'm looking forward to enjoying some Philly cheesesteak somewhere, because that's what I love. So,
well, congratulations on the 75. That's awesome. So, well, it's been great having you on and hearing some of your insights. Before we go, can you tell people how they can maybe reach out to you or connect with you?
Yeah, for sure. So you can reach out to me. My cell phone's actually on my insurance agency website. So if you go to, it's just my last name. So it's Scadden and then INS, short for insurance.com. And then my phone number is 801-564-2159. Feel free to reach out to me anytime, day or night. If I'm awake, I'll respond to you and we can set up a time to chat. I'm always working on projects really late, so feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help. I love helping business owners with marketing, or even helping them with some of my unique tools in my background that I've leveraged in all my different sales careers to get in front of my ideal prospects. And I love to help you, no cost. So if there's anything I can do, I truly believe in giving back and helping one another in these times that we're in nowadays. So if there's anything that I can do, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help. So
That's awesome. Well, and hopefully no prank calls at 2 o'clock in the morning, right? So.
yeah, well, good thing that I can block that on an iPhone. So.
Well, great. Well, again, thank you for being on. And this is Keith Weaver with the Top Executive Strategy Podcast. And for more insights, you can follow us at Weaver Business Coaching. You can find us on LinkedIn. And of course, listen to us on your favorite podcast platform. And we wish you all the best success.